Alright, we're playing against Kusiusk again, which I believe is our first round opponent that we easily defeated. So yes, I would like to play first. This hand is terrible, so we're gonna have to mulligan. This hand's also terrible, but I think I'm gonna keep it and hope to scry a land to the top. I want to mulligan too, so maybe I shouldn't. Should mulligan here. Map needs to go to the bottom. That our opponent does. They put their card on top. So desperately need to draw a land here, otherwise we're going to be kind of screwed. I'm going to play the Prophetic Prism if we draw our land. Okay, I guess I'm not going to because it's a tapped land. If our opponent holds up exactly Counterspell, I'm going to crack the map for a land, otherwise I'm going to, I think, play this Prophetic Prism. It's hard to say. I don't really know which land I want or anything, and I'd like to draw a couple lands naturally before I crack this map. Depends what they do, because I do kind of want to hold up Exclude if I draw an untapped land. But from what we saw in that first match, okay. Just play this Prism. Land? No land. Not great. I just don't really expect them to play a creature that I want to exclude this turn. But they might play one next turn, which is maybe an argument for grabbing a land there, so I could hold up Exclude next turn. Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend I have a counterspell, I don't think. I'm just gonna grab a land and play it. I'm gonna go get a tower. No, I'm gonna get the power plant. Yeah, that one. Sure. So unfortunately this means our opponent's gonna get a Gurmag Angler down. Would be my guess. They can cast it exactly. Oh no, they have nothing, huh? They must have some counter spells, which I guess I'm fine just running a Seagate Oracle into some counter spells. Or maybe I should do Muldrifter. I don't think they have an Exclude. I think they have that Soul Manipulation that they had before. These are both not great. I mean, crop rotation's fine, but we need more lands in number, not more land, like not a different type of land. I think it will take the crop rotation though. Forbidden Alchemy is nice because next turn I could hold up Exclude plus Forbidden Alchemy, but I don't know what in the world our opponent has in their hand. Like, if they didn't have any 3-drop creatures, they didn't have a Gurmag Angler, they didn't have a counterspell, they didn't have a Ponder or a Brainstorm or anything. Maybe they just didn't want to counter our Seagate Oracle. I'm gonna play another one. You wanna counter this one? No? Any lands? Ugh. Not the best land, but still a land. Yeah, at this point I just have no idea what our opponent is sitting on. Maybe like some double black spells, and maybe they have a bunch of rats or something? We didn't see any chittering rats last game. Okay, they're paying some delve cost, so they must be playing a Gurmag Angler here, it would appear. You gotta tap black for it though. So I guess they're holding up counterspell here, which I suppose is fine. We have a land. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just gonna sit back. I will probably not chump block this turn. Maybe next turn I'll start doing that. End of turn I'm gonna try to Ghostly Flicker both my Seagate Oracles. Or I could block and try to Ghostly Flicker them both. Yeah, let's do that. I imagine this is getting countered, but hopefully it opens up option for some of my other stuff to get through. My opponent should definitely counter this. Oh, a Doomblade? Well, I don't care about Doomblade, that's for sure. I still get to look at some cards. Hopefully grab another Tron piece. Yep. I don't think I want to Prohibit. I don't have enough mana right now to hold up Prohibit or anything like that. Man, that really makes me suspect they don't have a counterspell. Alright, so Drew that. I think I'm just going to pass here, and I'm going to make the same play and block, and then I'm going to Ghostly Flicker, the Seagate Oracle, and my Prophetic Prism. We'll see what they do about that. Block. It's not been a strong showing from either of our decks here. Okay. I'm gonna draw a card before I decide what to get with the Seagate Oracle. We drew Condescend. I guess I'll take this Bajuka Bug. No, if I take the Shimmering Grotto, I can cast Muldrifter this turn and hold up Prohibit. Ooh, that's a nice draw. Let's go with the, well, no, I've got a lot of cards, so I guess I don't really want to play the Muldrifter. I'm gonna toss out this Denrova Horror. Let's go with this. See what they've got. They cast like Soul Manipulation. I do have enough mana to deal with that. I'm gonna put the Gurmag Angler back in their hand and then I'll exclude it on the way down. See what they do about that. I just have no idea what is in our opponent's hand right now. Maybe like a lot of Spell Stutters. I mean, Spell Stutter is terrible against us, but I would have thought they would at least run it out. Like they could have attacked me for a couple at least by now. Like 6, 7. Muldrifter. Muldrifter pretty bad against counter spells. Alright. Wonder if we're gonna get snuffed out again this game. That'd be kind of funny. Alright, let's just play like everything. So we'll run out a Muldrifter. Got 2. Okay. And hit black. No, let's undo that. Is there a way for me to... Stupid Tron lands. I don't think there's any way for me to actually like cast this Denrova Horror and hold up Forbidden Alchemy. But Prohibit's probably fine. I don't want to discard, so I'm going to get another Horror into play. Probably just don't even need to hold up any counter spells, but yeah, okay, they just conceded anyways. So again, this is a great matchup, just like it was last time. Bring in the Pyroblast and the 4 Dispels. Alright. You know, I can't remember exactly what I did last time. Did I bring in, and I brought in the Probe, I think, and then I had to decide about the Pulse of Marasa. Moment's Pieces are an easy cut. Again. From here, I don't know. Like I said, Condescend was kind of worse than just like Dispel and Pyroblast for the most part. Exclude seems pretty good against them. All of our cards seem pretty good. I think I'll cut 1 Condescend. And this Pulse isn't in our deck. What else do I want to cut? You guys could put in the comments if you... maybe I asked you last time. I think I cut a Seagate Oracle last time. You know, I can't remember exactly what I did. I know I cut a Seagate Oracle now that I'm looking back at it, but I don't know if I got rid of a Condescend. I think this is what I want to do. It's possible I want my Condescend back and cut another Seagate Oracle. They're kind of the only thing that held me together that game, though. I don't know. We'll do it like this. Like, if this is wrong, it's not that wrong. Is kind of my thinking here. Alright, we have a terrible hand. We have no colors. We don't have Tron. No spells we can cast. Hand's pretty bad, too. I'm going to put that on the bottom. I'd really like to draw colored mana or another Tron land. Okay, that's a good draw. So if our opponent holds up Counterspell this turn, I will crack the map. But it doesn't look like they're doing that. So I'm going to play this Prophetic Prism instead. What an excellent draw. Man, people who play Tron like ever not get like insanely lucky. I mean, it's not just like every time I play against them, it's like, oh, got Tron again. Oh, got Tron again. That's actually maybe a mistake. I should have probably cracked the map that turn so I could have Tron this turn and play the Prophetic Prism. Yeah, I lost a little mana this turn this way. But I really wanted to play around Counterspell, which is why I actually did it, but I don't think it was the right move. Looking back on it now. Let's get the Seagate Oracle out there. It's going to block that ninja unless they kill it. What do I want? If they decide to kill it, I guess I'd rather have this Pulsamarasa, right? So let's take that. I already have one more land drop, and this will, like, if they cast that, I'll be able to get something back. With their Fairy, they draw a card and see if they have a land here. Alright. We got a Muldrifter. Let's play this Dimir Signet and cast this Muldrifter. And I will happily trade this with their ninja if they decide to attack. I think I'd rather hold up a Counterspell or Pulsamarasa rather than play the Prophetic Prism here. Duress me, huh? Yeah, go ahead. I have a lot of good stuff. I don't really like countering Duress normally. Unless I have something I really want to protect. But like if I think they're going to be taking a counterspell anyway, there's no real reason to counter the Duress. Okay, they took the Pulse, which I can just get back with Mnemonic Wall. And I've got a lot of answers to their counterspells on my wall, so yeah, it's like the easiest block in the world. I block. Yes, I do. Okay. Now let's see if they've got another Fairy, huh? Maybe I should have those Electricities. Just kill all these guys. Alright, they're gonna play an Angler here. Angler seems pretty strong. I actually probably should have I maybe should have countered that Fairy, but I was more concerned with casting my own stuff next turn. That's a great draw. Let's just go ahead and play this Denrova Horror, I think. I'm gonna play this Prophetic Prism first, I think, actually. Alright, we drew land. That's good. Denrova Horror. Gurmag, back to whence ye came. So if they cast something that's going to kill our horror, I think I will prohibit it. I'm not going to prohibit a Ponder. I really want to get our Mnemonic Wall and Denrova Horror going. And it's going to tap them low. So I'll have more mana next turn to kind of fight them. Delver, huh? No, I don't care about Delver. Another Delver? They've got a Gurmag Angler in hand and a Mysterious card. Yeah, we'll actually counter this Delver. It's getting to the point where, like, if both these flip next turn, I might be in trouble. See what their last card is. Another Delver, jeez. Alright. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Ooh, another tower is a great draw. So let's play like a lot of stuff. So I know they have a Gurmag Angler in hand, and that's all they have. So we can go ahead and start playing some stuff. I'm gonna get back the Pulsamarasa just in case one of these creatures gets killed. Yes, indeed. I would like that back, please. Then let's... maybe I should have done this differently so I could attack this turn. That was pretty loose. Let's Ghostly Flicker these guys right now. I'm gonna put that Delver back in their hand. Get back our Ghostly Flicker. It's gonna be tough for us to lose here. I'm gonna put a stop on their upkeep for after they reveal with this Delver. Okay. Let's see what they do here. I assume they pondered and put something on top. A Dispel, huh? Well, in that case, I am of course going to Ghostly Flicker twice. So let's put that Insectile Aberration back in their hand before they draw the Dispel. So that's why I put the stop in the upkeep, so that I could see what they're gonna draw. So I know that they don't have anything that I care about. The Dispel, I'm gonna counter with my Dispel later. And then I think I'm gonna put a land back in their hand too. So they're gonna have to lose their Delver again if they want to keep their Angler. And then I'm just basically getting a free land out of them. Okay, they don't want their Dispel now. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's Ghostly Flicker again. There's going to be a bit of an annoyance if they draw a removal spell. There's nothing really I could do because of how Tron lands work. I couldn't hold up 3 mana till the end of turn or anything. So they're going to lose that. Dismal Backwater. They don't really need it yet, but by the end of this game, we may very well have put all of their lands in their graveyard. Ooh, Brainstorm's a great draw for them. So that's probably... well, that and Ponder are both about the same. They're both very good for them right now. But they're not, they're not that good. There's not really any one card they could draw that would really mess me up here. See if they play that Angler. Okay, it looks like they decided to keep the Angler. This is probably going to be the end of this game, I think. So let's get our Signet going. Yeah, so our opponent realized that I'm going to put their Angler back in their hand, make them discard, and like 2 more lands, and then I'm going to still have Dispel and Pulse Marasa up. Even if they can kill one of these guys, it's just over. So the writing was on the wall. It was just going to take a little while longer. So we managed to win 2 matches, both against the same player. Let's see if we can get a win against somebody else. And round 5, we're going to keep ourselves even on play points and trying to get one of those sweet treasure chests. So we're going for that 3-2 next round.